Welcome to the State of the Market for Law Firm Sales in 7 minutes. My name is Jeremy Poock. I lead Senior Attorney Match. In today's In 7 Minutes, we'll finish out with part three of our series on the impact of the 3.0 digital era upon senior attorney led law firms. So let's jump right into it. We are currently in what we call the post 2020 3.0 digital era for the legal industry. That is for business development for lawyers. We are in this 3.0 digital era, which is a mix of multi channel digital marketing for business development. And what we also call the best of the pre Google 1.0 era, which really focuses and consists of in person networking. That is when we're still going to meetings. Luckily, we're going back post 2020 to in person meeting where that in person networking that so many senior attorneys built their practices upon pre Google. So, how do we get to the 3.0 digital era? We got to today's 3.0 digital era from the 2.0 era, what we call the post Y2K website plus era. That is, post Y2K, after the year 2000, lawyers and law firms began introducing websites, blogs, email subscriptions for clients to get on their email list to receive newsletters via email, started paying for pay per click and Google ads. And then what happened? 2020. 2020, of course, we're so familiar with that word pivot in the legal industry. It fast forwarded us from the 2.0 era to today's 3.0 era. In the 3.0 era, it is driven, that is, business development is driven by multi channel digital marketing with Google right in the center of it. Clients today are Googling for lawyers. Lawyers and law firms need, and they are becoming more and more cognizant of that. And of course, there's all types of other marketing that's happening via LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, even TikTok. In terms of in terms of today's impact of the 3.0 digital era upon senior attorneys. So we're in the 3.0 digital era where law firms are introducing multi-channel digital marketing to attract clients. But why did that even happen? The reason why lawyers and law firms are introducing multi-channel digital marketing is because we are following the lead of our clients, right? What is it, of course, that law firms need? The energy of law firms has been, is, and will always be clients. Post 2020, our clients, your clients, they pivoted, fast forwarded into a digital world. When we were all at home in 2020, we all accelerated our digital connections, whether that's with Amazon, whether it's Googling anything and everything, our ever presence with our cell phones and smartphones, with being on Facebook, on LinkedIn, watching and sending out tweets, dancing and posting on TikTok. So our forward-looking law firms today have recognized that if that's where the clients are, then that's where marketing needs to be spent and where lawyers and forward-looking law firms are going to make sure they are attracting new business because their clients are looking for them via what we call Uncle Google, as compared to the past when they may be calling on their Uncle Mike or their Aunt Mary and asking for referrals. Now they're going straight to Google as they're looking for lawyers. In terms of the impact that is having on senior attorney led firms, the key components to the 5 components of valuing a law practice are a senior attorney's client list and their referral source list. And here we're showing those value chips, those all important value chips in orange, because for those senior attorneys that are not adopting digital value and they're not investing in multi channel digital marketing, and they continue to think that the pre Google, the pre 2020 in person networking is going to continue to replenish their clients and referral sources as they did in yesteryear. Unfortunately, that's just not the case. And we're finding that senior attorneys are being impacted by today's 3.0 digital era because their clients and referral sources are not replenishing as quickly and as well as they did in the pre 2020 world. The good news for senior attorneys is that growing firms in particular recognize that there are four components of synergy value that senior attorneys present. That is their value proposition that senior attorneys present to growing law firms, which we recommend as the potential buyers for senior attorney-led firms, is the instant client growth that senior attorneys present, plus their combined workforce, cumulative experience, and the marketing value. On that instant client growth, though, if senior attorneys are not replenishing their clients and referral sources as they did in yesteryear, the value that they can present to those growing law firms is actually decreasing. And so, what we're recommending to our clients at this point, as the 3.0 era has really only just begun, is that join a growing law firm while your client list and referral source list are stocked. You've developed these clients and referral sources over the course of your careers during that 1.0 during the 1.0 word of mouth era, when you built up your client list and your referral source list. When you join growing law firms, those growing law firms, they're hungry, they're ready to bring you into the 3.0 digital era and start marketing digitally to your clients and your referral sources. In terms of today's buzzer beater, we are in the 3.0 digital era. In today's 3.0 digital era, we fast forwarded from 2.0 into 3.0 because of 2020. In terms of looking at that shift in a bit of a different way, if we look at the pre-Google 1.0 era and the 2.0 era that preceded 2020, and we put that as a versus the post 2020 digital era, the winner is clearly 3.0. It is forward looking firms that are going to be attracting more clients because that is where clients are today. Clients are looking for their lawyers digitally. They are searching Uncle Google for their lawyers, and it is the forward-looking law firms that recognize that. In terms of the impact of the 3.0 digital era on senior attorneys, what we're already starting to see is that senior attorneys that are not adopting multi-channel digital marketing, their key value chips of their client list and the referral source list are jeopardized. Senior attorneys are not generating as many clients as they did in yesteryear because forward-looking firms are beating them to clients because they have embraced the 3.0 digital era. The good news for senior attorneys is that growing law firms continue to want and need what senior attorneys have, which is their clients, their combined workforce, their cumulative experience, and yes, their digital value as well. That is, when senior attorneys join growing law firms who welcome the value that those senior attorneys bring, the growing law firms have the ability to then introduce the digital marketing to their clients and referral sources, continue to grow their client base, because in reality, most senior attorneys will not adopt today's 3.0 digital era. And that is today's state of the market for law firm sales in a little bit more than 7 minutes.